weakest falls, money driven, major fraud, breathless body, diamond bones, wanna be it, wanna feel it, rage. Money, breathless body, diamond bones, wanna be it, wanna feel it. Weakest falls, money driven, major fraud, breathless body, diamond bones, wanna be it, breathless body, diamond bones, wanna be it.
Oh my God, Mystic, you took us to bed with you? To bed? Okay. Okay. Hi. Hi, everybody. Hold on. I don't like where my chair is sitting. Hi. Okay, so I figured out why the lights weren't working. Also, Liz, congrats on getting first. Like, that never happens. Mystic, congrats on getting second. At least you didn't lose out to Luminous. But I figured out what was wrong with the lights. So apparently whenever we had the power outages, the lights disconnected from my Wi-Fi and they were only working via Bluetooth. I'm dropping frames again. I just got here. Mystic said, to be fair, everyone is either in bed with me or out with me. I'm valid. I do take y'all to the bathroom a lot because I will be watching your streams while I do my makeup. Today I watched Ginger while I did my makeup. Hello, I'm talking about Twitch streams. Sure, Mystic. Sure. Zach said, happy National Chicken Finger Day, Crystal and friends. Thank you, Zach. I am having chicken for dinner, but I don't know how Hus is going to cook it. I put chicken breasts in the fridge from the freezer. Streaking! Mystic's not wearing pants. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. Thank you for the 35 stream streak. That's insane. I don't know how you managed to do that, but okay. Yes, the lights got disconnected from the Wi-Fi when we had the power outage, so I fixed that. OBS had an update, and it keeps telling me that my capture card audio plugin isn't working, but I'm looking at the audio running in the background, and it looks fine. So we'll see. Excuse me. Best of luck. Because the only issue is that like I went to the control manager for it and there's no update for it. And it's like, you should update it. I'm like, there isn't an update.
I'm a potato.
We're all potatoes. But yeah, so I was a little quiet everywhere over the weekend. Let me explain why. I have reasons. And Liz, I'm sorry that I didn't text you about this already. I'm so sorry. So, on Saturday, I had a baby shower to go to. And because I was going into a baby shower, Hubs is friends with like the husbands. They're all part of his dart league. And so he got picked up by one of the other dads who has another kid a month apart in age from Potato. So they went up and like they went to the lake. You don't need to explain, girl. So they went to the lake. And while they were at the lake, Potato took a nasty fall. She fell off of a porch swing backwards onto a concrete patio and hit the back of her head. So, okay, do explain it. Yeah. And Hubs told me that she had a goose egg, but that's all. And I was like, okay, she bonked her forehead, whatever. No big deal. She'll look a little funny when we go to the beach. He doesn't get home till midnight. And that's when I find out it's actually the back of her head. And it's a very large goose egg. So of course I'm like suddenly freaking out, thinking like everything was okay. Everything is not okay. Or it was not okay. So yeah, so obviously like that changed the perspective of how everything went. Especially considering we were not supposed to be up until 1 o'clock in the morning prepping for the beach again. Alas, we were. And sorry, I need lotion on my hands. We did go to the beach yesterday, so my hands are very dry from like all this hot water. Like obviously like I've showered, but that shit like sucks the moisture out of you. So yeah, so obviously like I ice pack her, I give her some Motrin. We snuggle on the couch for a little bit, so that way I spend like 30 minutes me personally monitoring her condition. I did notice that her B's, D's, P's, and G's didn't sound as strong as they had before, so I was kind of concerned about that. But I chalked it up to the fact that like she hadn't really slept. She slept a little bit in the car, like on the way back to the house. That was about it. So I chalked it up to she was just really tired. And so I went and lay down in bed with her. She ended up falling asleep on me. And I allowed it so that way I could check like her movements and her breathing. She was fine. She was totally fine. We went to the beach yesterday. She was totally fine. She does still have like a hematoma on the back of her head. It's not squishy. Her eyes are dilating at like the same rate, both eyes. There's no like deviation. There's no bruising behind her ears or under her eyes. She's not complaining. Her speech has returned to normal. Like I said, like I just talked it up to like she was just tired because she'd not slept at all that day, and like an hour into like her falling asleep, like we woke her back up because I needed to monitor her. But yeah, so I've been a little stressed. Just a little. Have you met? No, I haven't. She's fine. I know she's fine. Very nervous. I'm probably gonna make her an appointment in the next week to like have her doctor like look at her and evaluate her. Like I want the hematoma to like reduce in size some more. It's reduced a lot in size, so it's just like a small bump now. But yeah, Craig said FF2. I think this one has Link's grave in the Elf Village. Actually, that's in the first one. That's in the first one. We saw it. Where you go up to like the tombstone, it says Link lies here. That's actually in the first one. I don't know if it's also in the second one. But if I find another graveyard, I'll look for it. But hi, Craig. Hi, how are you? But Liz, yeah, no, I'll probably make her an appointment sometime later this week. Or thank you for the follow. Craig, finally someone remembers. Thank you. Yeah, because we just played it. We're doing a Final Fantasy marathon. I won at the end of last year a small streamer community award for Final Fantasy's Finest along with my friend Solo JRPG. And so we both currently hold that title for 2025. What year is it? For 2025? So I figured what a better time than to go ahead and just do the marathon that I've been planning on. I said I'm really tired, so I'm going to bounce early. You're fine. You're fine. I said, yeah, it's a good idea. Buckley smashed his head on her grill, and I was freaked out the entire night, but as long as she didn't lose consciousness. No, so she didn't lose consciousness, so she jumped right up. She got up immediately and like ran to my husband crying. So I'm not concerned about that. That's fine, Mystic. Go get some rest. Go get some rest. It's Monday, so it's not a normal day. And then she danced and she played and they made s'mores and all kinds of stuff. So again, I'm not at all concerned that like she has any issues. Like I said, there's no bruising behind her ears or under her eyes. She never lost consciousness. She was always easy to wake up. The next morning, mind you, we went to bed at 1:30 a.m. at that point. The next morning when I get out of her bed at 7 a.m., she rolls over and goes, Mama, where are you going? To go wake up your dad? Are you coming with me? Like, so just me getting out of her bed was enough to like get her awake. So I think she's totally fine. I'm not concerned about it. She'll have an appointment coming up anyways, as it approaches her birthday. So I'm debating on like whether I should go ahead and make her one or if I just like wait till her birthday. But yeah, so. But yeah, no, she's been fine. She hasn't complained about it. No fever, no loss of consciousness, no slurred speech, literally no symptoms. She walks fine. She's running around. I did go and buy Just Dance 2026 for the Nintendo Switch today. Because there's a store near me that had a sealed copy for $19.99. And it was like the limited edition copy. So I went and snagged that. And so we danced to that earlier. And I've been eyeballing it. So I've been eyeballing it because I wanted to, hi Echo. Congrats on getting third. I wanted to make sure that since she keeps asking about like games to play, that like she had a game to play. So yeah. And also I wanted to monitor her movements. So, you know, smacking the back of the head. Like I said, had it been her forehead, no worries. Side or back of your head, a bit more concerned. But it was a really like low fall. Like she was already really close to the ground. But yeah, just like him forgetting to tell me early on that she'd smacked the back of her head and the goose egg was on the back of her head. Kind of changed how the rest of the night went. But hi Echo, hi, how are you? We're having chicken again tonight. I don't know what kind. But I bought broccoli, so Hubs is making broccoli with it. I don't know. I'll let him decide and surprise me. We are going to the water park tomorrow. So again, I'm live today because I'm going to the water park tomorrow because tomorrow's my mom's birthday and she wants to go to the water park. Fingers crossed that the weather stays fine. Listen, hey, so even the front of your head is really bad. The front of your head is really bad, but ask me how I know. The front of your head is really bad. However, not as bad. I don't know the reasons why, I forget. But the front of your head, not so bad. But like sides, like impact wounds on like the side and rear of your head are taken a bit more seriously. So I could have, Draco says, do you play Final Fantasy 14? I do. I haven't played it in a little while because I'm waiting for a friend to get moved and then I'm starting a run with her. But I do play Final Fantasy 14, Draco. But yeah, so impact wounds on like the side and rear of your head are a bit more serious. And I could have taken her to the ER. House was like, we'll take her right now. And I'm like, I think she's fine. I don't think we need to have that expense right now because I'm pretty sure she's fine. And he's like, are you sure? I said, I'm her mama and I'm the one with medical training. Yes. So, but I didn't cry because I was scared because like, what if my instincts are wrong and something happens to her? So yeah, so we've been really stressed. Neither of us slept really well. So yeah, Draco said new update coming out tonight. Oh, is that the Final Fantasy 7 update? Hold on. So no, Doom Train's already in there. And I keep hearing all of like the worst complaints about people who don't have a mouse and keyboard, even if they're console players, about some of the new mini games. What was it? I sent that to Chaos. What was the Final Fantasy 7 crossover that they're doing? Beyond the live stream, the Evercold Raid series. New classes. Oh. Yeah, we're not going to talk about how long I've played Final Fantasy 14 and haven't finished it. It's sad. It's sad. I still have to buy Dawn Trail. Thank you for the 3 roses. Yeah, I still have to buy Dawn Trail. I said it's because the front of your skull is really thick and less likely you fracture. Yeah, that's what I thought, but I wasn't sure and I wasn't going to spit out like possible misinformation. The side and the back can fracture more easily. Yeah, and so like, and even so like pretty much like realistically just your forehead. Just your forehead is like the safe zone because like you can get hit like on your temple right here and then cause issues. Your nose should definitely be checked out. Not always as urgent. Just because there's a lot of blood vessels that like easily break anyways. So that one's kind of risky. Like most of the time you're fine. You also could not be fine. But yeah. So sides of your heads, rear, and then like the direct top, like pretty much like behind your ear. So like this is like your safe zone on your head if you're gonna hit it. This is your safe zone. Everything else, be a little bit more concerned. Like I said, I'm a huge Final Fantasy fan. I've beaten all of them all the way to 16. Oh, that's fantastic. So I've played 10, 10, 2, 12, 14, 15, 16, 7 Remake, and 7 Rebirth. I didn't have a lot of access to them whenever I was younger. So we're doing a marathon now. So we played Final Fantasy 1, then we played Stranger of Paradise. I didn't know I should have played Stranger of Paradise first. Now I know. It is what it is. I did play them back to back at least. I'm now playing Final Fantasy 2 and we're going to go all the way through the series. They said the biggest concern with the front of your head is whether or not your frontal lobe makes contact with the inside of your skull. Yeah. And if that happens, you can get something called idiopathic intracranial hypertension. Ask me how I know. Because you've had it. I know. We've talked about it. What did you do again? I'm pretty sure my husband probably also has that. Or has had that because he put his whole head through a windshield. Got whiplash in a car accident. Yeah. Yeah, he wrecked his car once, wrapped it around a tree, and wasn't wearing a seatbelt. So he stuck his forehead through a windshield. And so he's got a scar right here on his forehead of the rear where his like head like impacted the rear view mirror. Like the rear view mirror like cut and like scalped him. They stapled him back together. And then like I come over one night and he's like pliers at the table, like ripping his staples out, and I'm like, I'm not staying for this. I'm not staying. Jericho said, I'm literally in a cutscene in Final Fantasy 14 while watching your stream, and I can't skip. Oh no! Oh, it's because it's the first time you've seen the scene. Or it's just like a random unskippable. And I've considered like replaying Final Fantasy 14, but like I don't think I want to do like alliance raids or anything like that, and like dungeon runs on stream again. I think if I were to do it, I would specifically do just MSQ, which we switched to that last time, and that went better. But I just need to be better about like not. I need to be better about paying attention during MSQ and not ignoring what they're telling me. So that way, because I'm talking to chat. Because I know it's a random dungeon I'm doing friends. Oh, nice. Yeah, I have a good group of friends that have helped me pretty far. So Sheeny Bellini, Chaos Fame Game, Played HD was playing me a while. Confused Exemo. We're getting Grips Chan to start. And then probably Sigzumi will play with us, Tarquinus, and like Sure Keeks will probably play some more than whenever like we play it, whenever we pull that up again. We're all kind of taking a break right now, but that's also like my D&D crew. So, and I think we convinced Holden to play as well. I don't know. Well, let's play the game. Since we're talking about it. Where did I put the game? Hold on. There it is. There it is. But yeah, so we stopped in the Dreadnought because I wasn't paying attention to time. Like now, we're 24 minutes in and I haven't touched the game yet. My bad. So we're gonna try and get through this. Oh yeah, I was running out of here because I just got the Princess and Sid. Now we're gonna go to floor 3. I think. Oh, I forgot everybody's blind. They're doing fine. They're doing well enough. It's okay. It's okay. Oh, I think I forgot to do something. Hold up. No, everything's connected. I swear if Lumia tells me OBS disconnected one more time, I'm gonna lose it. So I guess we had like another power surge and like I lost power, and so like my PC just like cut off and restarted. The PlayStation cut off and restarted, so I had to do all of that work. I didn't pay attention. So that's really why I was late today. But yeah, also, so we didn't sleep really well last night. So me and Hubs both, like, with like the stress and like the like poor sleep, somehow managed to like wake up with like really like stiff, painful necks. I don't know. I'm probably gonna take one of my muscle relaxers later because I can do that. He's kind of screwed. Sucks for him. Sucks to suck. But I am really glad that I was able to get my hands on like a copy of Just Dance 2026 for me, Potato. A, because that's how I'm about to get my workouts in. When she wants to work out with me, and she can't really like do like the workout stuff. B, because they have like a lot of kids stuff. Like they have a Bluey song on there. So we've done the Bluey dance twice today. We also did Apata. What else did we do? She made me do La Bamba. And the Baby Shark one. Yeah, so just doing Just Dance. I've already done 7,000 steps today. How do I change my person? I bumped it. But Draco, what new job class is coming out? So I really haven't looked into it. I also don't have a lot of time to look into it, and that's why I haven't played Final Fantasy a lot lately, because I have a toddler that I take care of, and she's out of school for the summer. She's in preschool. We pay to put her in preschool. But sometimes I just need a break. Also, she needs the social interaction. I can imagine after having had her in school, just keeping her out of it. Nope, she can stay there. She wants to go back so bad too. And I haven't found out anything about like who her teacher's gonna be. Or when orientation or anything is. I feel like I should be finding out who her teacher's gonna be like any day now. I was told end of July. I should also probably check my email. I should probably check my email. But I could just text the director if I wanted to. Oh, ouch. Ouch. Everybody's a little extra hurt. It's okay. I don't know how many levels are in the Dreadnought. Hold on. Items. Use antidote. I'm gonna hold off on the eye drops for now. Because I don't want it to be something where I use them and like immediately like everybody's blind again. So everybody's just gonna be a little blind for a little bit. It's fine. We're fine. We're doing fine. We could also probably go for a couple of heals. Just a couple. All right, you're going to attack. You are going to... We're going to cure Gordon. We'll start with Gordon, then we'll go to Megbert. I still don't know how Mystic, like, did this without giving anybody any spells. I'm not going to question it too much, but I still don't understand how she managed to get through this game without giving anybody any spells. Not using magic is wild. We'll go ahead and cure ourselves now. We'll just kind of go through the list of curing. We'll make Choo Choo do some magical work. Ha! You can't blind me if I'm already blind, sucker. Oh. Wait, my turn? Okay. Oh, because he's stunned. We'll get to Gordon some more health. Oh, that messed me up a little bit. How long is he stunned for? Oh, well, now I got 2 that are stunned. Okay. I think as long as I don't touch them, they're not suspicious. All right, who do we want to cure? We'll do Megbert. We'll cure Megbert a little bit. I finished it. I did take my meds today, by the way. Y'all, I've been doing really good about taking my meds every single day. Y'all would be so proud of me. Except on Sunday. I didn't take them on Sunday. That was intentional, though. I wasn't about to take them and, like, be out, like, in the sun at the beach. No. Hard pass. Hard pass on the ADHD meds at the beach. Okay, we're gonna magic. Ooh, your cure improved. Love that for us. How strong is that gonna be now? Oh no, I'm stunned. Items. Antidote? Yeah, I don't need you losing health rapidly. Ooh, wait, no. You were going to magic. Here. You can give some health to Spaghetti Joe. Let's work on Spaghetti Joe this time. What is everybody having for dinner? Like I said, I'm having chicken, probably some broccoli. I don't know if he's gonna make rice with it or mashed potatoes. I don't know yet. We will see. Wheels! Hi. Why is it not working for you? Why is it not working for you? It doesn't even show that you, like, sent it. No, it shows that you sent it. Oh. You know what, Wheels? I think whenever you, like, come in and spam fart first, I think it's interfering. No. I think it's you. Hear me out. It's trying to run an entrance command. So like a first chat command. So whenever you first chat in audio, you're breaking it. Stop farting first. Do something else. I'll turn it back to only variations and we'll see. It's not. How farts that? Also, I'm about to ban that word. Hold on, who am I curing? Okay, yeah. Yeah, like you need to like, so if you did exclamation point fart again, it's gonna run now. It's whenever you do it as like your first chat, you're breaking it. That's on you. Magic cure. Who needs some health? Spaghetti Joe does. Do it again. Fart again. I dare you. I dare you. Ah, monsters! Oh, hi, Captain Dizzle. How are you? See? See? If it's not your first chat, it works. By the way, Liz, I hope you had a good day at work. Captain Dizzle, how are you doing? I wonder if there's a condition that I could set that if like your first chat is !fart, that it automatically times you out for 60 seconds. Because that would be funny. That would be really funny. I put myself in timeout for using the, oh, that's, you're fine. Wheels, you're fine. Doing well, how will you be? A little less stressy than I have been, but okay. So Potato took a nasty fall over the weekend. She had a goose egg on the back of her neck. Hi, Fally14. Are you a Final Fantasy 14 player? But Potato took a little fall over the weekend and she had a goose egg on the back of her head. She's fine. I was a little nervous, but she's fine.
We're going
Stricken! That will not be funny. What will not be funny? How do you know? 'Cause 14. 14, and I'm a Final Fantasy streamer. Welcome in. Y'all don't judge me. I have 12 characters in 14. Don't judge. Don't judge. I have different data centers and different servers for reasons. What was I doing? Magic. Here. Spaghetti Joe. He's looking a little hurt. I have 4. I've also been playing since 2017. I've never gotten past Heaven's Ward either, so. Also, so to be fair, one of my characters I abandoned, and I don't remember which one it was. One of my characters I abandoned because I had like set them up, and then I went into a game, and then like within like 30 minutes, someone was trying to get me to convert to their religion, and I was like, ooh, hard pass. Signed off and didn't sign back into that character ever again. Will says, no one put Wheels in timeout but Wheels. I mean, that's fine. Sally says I'm replaying Final Fantasy 2 at the moment. Also, oh, nice. Yeah, so this is my first time playing it. I did not have access to these games as a kid, so I figured why not play them now? Seemed like a good idea to me. Plus, I've been wanting to do a Final Fantasy marathon for like a really long time, like pretty much since like I started streaming 2 years ago. And now I'm just doing it. I'm just doing it because I wanted to. Also, really excited about Final Fantasy 7 Revelations coming out. That's gonna be a fun time. So I have to figure out, so I have to like sit down and figure out like how we're gonna go through the Final Fantasy 7 games, because we're gonna play OG because I can't not play OG. And like I said, I do want Dirge of Cerberus. I'm gonna see if I can get an original copy of Crisis Core. And then of course I have Crisis Core Union, and then I have Remake and Rebirth already, so. I said there were so many re-releases on every console. Yeah. I primarily play on PlayStation. It is my preferred. It always has been. I found the picture recently of like whenever I was a kid and I was gifted a PS2 for Christmas one year. I looked like an absolute dork with like my long down to like my hip hair as like a kid, wearing like a little like church dress. Like I looked like an absolute dork. But yeah. So in like the first Final Fantasy game I got was 10-2 because my mom wanted me to play games that had like obvious female leads. So that was the first one that she like gave me, and then I told her I needed 10 to play 10-2, and she caved, and so I got it. And then she kept buying me whatever I wanted after that point. So Liz says, I'll be in and out for a while. My dishwasher is going, so I can't turn my PC on. I'm working on dinner drawing, but I love it. I still think it's hilarious that like you can't turn your PC on when your dishwasher's running. I find that like the most hilarious thing ever. That's great. Hi, Giga. Hi, how are you? Mystic went to bed already, Giga. She's laying down. Mystic is tired. Probably said it's on Game Boy Advance or 3DS XL. Playing bed is great. Oh yeah, I have the PlayStation Portal. I also never had a Game Boy or anything. My brother did, but he didn't like to share it, and it's fine because it was his, not mine. I remind myself of that all the time. It still kind of sucked. It sucked not being able to play some of the games, but yeah. Your boss says good? Yeah. Goose, good even. I'm glad you're doing good, Giga. Did you have yourselves a good weekend? Okay, let's equip. I do this the very lazy way. Everybody's got the best equipment now. Don't touch them. Don't touch them. Yeah, I did. A scary but good weekend. So I went to a baby shower on Saturday, and Hubs took Potato to his friend's lake house, and she had like a tiny small fall, but it gave her a goose egg on the back of her head, and I was very concerned at first, but she's fine. We went to the beach yesterday. I'm going to the water park tomorrow. Also, tomorrow's my mom's birthday, so like that's why we're going to the water park. She likes to like go to the water park, and we haven't been this year, which sucks because we bought like season passes, and we haven't been able to use them. And like the season's almost over. There's like 1 month left, so we're making it a point to go. Also, I am aware that everybody's blind. I'm keeping them blind until like I get to like what I think is going to be the final fight. That way I don't feel like I'm wasting like eye drops. Also, I convinced my Hubs that I was right and my child will eat sandwiches. You just have to cut them into shapes. So I cut her sandwich into like a cat head shape. She ate it. She ate another one today. Because for a while, like, she wasn't eating, like, sandwiches. She was, like, peeling the bread off and, like, only eating the meat and cheese. Oh, I need to use an antidote. I don't think I have Asuna yet. I do not. Items? Antidote me? Oh, okay, well, I'll just use the antidote when I get off it. Echo says, shapes make me fun. I know. And it's like the only way that I get her to eat chicken nuggets is if it's dino nuggies. Kelly says, no ensuing. What do you mean, no ensuing? I don't understand what you mean. Use antidote. Asuna. Oh, haha, autocorrect. Yeah, no, I don't. No, not yet. I've made mistakes. But we're getting through it, which is fine. I probably do need to go do like a lot of shopping. And I just haven't done it yet. All right. We'll use some high potions. How much are they? I think that's like, they're like 500. All right, and then we'll use potions for the others. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. That's less than 100. We're not gonna waste. 1, 2, 3. All right, everybody should be in a good space now. He says, school shopping. Oh, I know. I'm still waiting to find out like the information for like the teacher and like what school supplies we need. Granted, my grandmother's crazy and has sent us a ton of like crayons. So I have a lot of crayons that I'm gonna like donate to her school too. So I just got notice about a package. Oh no, dang, okay. That stinks. I have a package that's arriving tomorrow and I'm not gonna be here. Ugh. Where am I going? Is that gonna take me back up to the top floor again? Did I make a wrong turn somewhere? Oh, I didn't even use eye drops. That was dumb. Is it a Snuggie? No, I ordered some, so I don't know if you know what like Scentsy is. You can't see it, but over here I've got like a wax warmer. So I ordered some more like wax melts. And some are for my mom. And of course I'm gonna see her tomorrow. But we're gonna be like 2 hours away. Some of it's for me, and then Potato wanted one. So I got her like a wax bar. She always likes to run up in my lap as I'm trying to like shop. And she's like, I want this, I want this, I want this. The ones you don't want to go to mom? No, I do. So I bought her some. But the thing is like they're getting delivered here tomorrow, and we're going to be 2 hours away from here with her. So it's not like I can even give it to her tomorrow. Because like based on how like things are around here, I don't get things delivered until like late in the afternoon, evening. If it even shows up on the day it's supposed to. Sometimes I'll get a notification like it's out for delivery. It comes the following day. Giga says that stinks, but not for long. Exactly. But I'll see her again soon, so it's not the end of the world. It just stinks. I'll just have to make an extra like special trip to like drive an hour to go see her. She's like, I live an hour away from my parents, so like it's usually like a day trip to like go see my parents. Like I'm not just going like, oh, now I'm on 5. Okay. I don't like how like I can't tell if I'm going up or down sometimes. Where am I supposed to be going?
Why?
Oh, thank you for the follow. It scared the shit out of me. I'm so tired. No, thank y'all for liking the live. Thank y'all so much for liking the live. That really helps a lot. It really helps like for me to get visibility. Those names, oh yeah, I let so the TikTok chat was not popping that day, and so the Twitch chat named everybody. So the characters' names for this playthrough are Megbert, Choo Choo, Spaghetti Joe, and Fauntleroy. We still haven't found Fauntleroy, and I don't remember like what their actual names are supposed to be. But yeah, you can thank the Twitch chat for naming them these wonderful names. Ooh, okay. Ooh, oh shit. Shit. Worst kind of like puzzle running around this maze. Oh, hi, Elle. How was the beach? I also went yesterday. How was the beach? Did you have fun? I need to use an antidote on Spaghetti Joe. I really need to go pick up Asuna in town somewhere, whatever town that is. Flame said those guys probably used stone. Probably. Elle said we made pierogies and then I got home and no. Are you okay? Like, are you just like laying down, like resting sick? Like, please tell me you're okay. No, use antidote. I'm about to turn off encounters for this. I'm tired of running around fighting everything. What else did you make with the pierogies? Like, did you make fresh pierogies, or did you like get like the like, was it Mrs. T's? Place here said, is this Final Fantasy? Yeah, it's Final Fantasy 2, which is so funny because on TikTok, when you go to select your game, it doesn't let you choose Final Fantasy 2. So I had to choose retro gaming. Literally any other Final Fantasy is listed except this one. Literally any other Final Fantasy except this one. I was so confused. So confused. I really don't think TikTok has an expansive like understanding of like the available games that people like to play. I mean, honestly, not everybody's gonna be playing this game. Okay. I'm turning encounters off to like get around this. Holy. What the? Okay. Encounters back on. Oh, I'm in the engine room now. Oh, wait, hold on. If I'm in the engine room now, we are going to use the eye drops now. We'll probably hold off on the potions. We'll do magic. Use... on you. Okay. That'll be good. Elle said fresh. Ooh. So what you're saying is you're making me pierogies one day. And hopefully we're not all getting sick from it. You throw the sunfire into the engine. What have you done? The engine! Placer says, I haven't played this since the Game Boy Advance days. Yeah, I bought the Pixel Remasters. From what I've been told, the quality of life updates on it are fantastic. I did not get to play these as a kid. But yeah. Echo says, I want to make another chicken pot pie. Ooh, ooh. I should have told Hubs to do that, but we don't have any of the ingredients. We have chicken. Shit, I don't even have flour right now. I need to go buy flour so I can make everybody the cookies that I've been promising them. Also, at this point, I don't know when the fuck I'm gonna make the cookies. I never have time. I'm gonna have to figure it out. I'm gonna have to tell Hubs, like, look, there's one day we need to make the cookies so I can send out the cookies. Like, I have the boxes, I have the containers, like, I have the airtight containers for the cookies that I need to send out to everybody. Like I said, I made one with cheddar bay mix. Ooh, okay, so we used to do, used to do something similar to that, where we would like make like the chicken pot pie filling and put it in the bottom of like a glass, like flat, like I think it's a 9x13. No, it might be an 8x11 Pyrex dish. I mean, we would put like the cheddar bay biscuit like mix like dough like on top. We would just like plop it on top and then bake it, and then just like brush the butter like seasoning mix on top. Oh, so good. We haven't done that in a while. I'm gonna have to and I was at BJ's today and I didn't buy cheddar bay biscuit mix. I'm gonna tell my husband we have to go run back to BJ's and get cheddar bay biscuit mix. That way we can do that, because that sounds so good. Placer says, although it's originally an NES game, it had a lot of ports and yeah, no, I know they have. Final Fantasy's been really good about like porting and updating their games, with the exception of Final Fantasy 13. They ported it to Steam. It does have issues. I am aware of the issues. I have it for Steam. I have the information saved for whenever I am going to have to mod it when we play it. I'm also considering finding a PS3 and copies of the game. Or, Elle, I just saw what you... Elle, I'm going to allow this. I just saw this. My bad. Hold on. Elle said, my stomach's been a bitch. I was in so much pain for like 5 hours yesterday before bed. Not sick from that. My stomach has just been a bitch. Oh, okay. That's fair. Well, tell your stomach to stop being a bitch and get better. I said I did make one yesterday. I did post it. Okay. I'll look in Sean's Discord later. Yesterday I was at the beach all day, so I didn't get back till... I think we got back around like 7... No, we got back around 8:30. And then we immediately made s'mores. Because Potato wanted s'mores. So I obliged. Flame said PS3 is super cheap for Final Fantasy 13, but it has the PC version as well. Yeah, so I have the PC version on Steam. The only problem is I multi-stream from my PC. So sometimes that can get a little iffy. When we did Baldur's Gate 3, I had to stop multi-streaming and only stream to Twitch. And I'm not entirely sure if that's what I want to do when we get to Final Fantasy 13, or if I just want to save up the money and buy like a PS3. Because then I'll have a PS2, a PS3, and a PS5. I still have my PS4, but I could always buy another PS4. I could start collecting consoles when I have money, which is very rare, but I don't know. Like I said, no worries. I figured you were enjoying the beach. Yeah, it was fantastic. We had a really good time. I got a little bit of a tan. I don't look quite so pasty today. Pat says, have you ever played Final Fantasy X? I have not. And I know a lot of people were like really fond of like the Ivalice Chronicles that were released earlier this year. It is something I'm interested in, but also afraid of because people talk about like how difficult it is. Remember, there's no time, Choo-Choo. The ship will blow up at any minute. We have to get to Sid's airship. Okay, we have to run away now. I said, yeah, get some color. Yeah, I'll get some more color tomorrow. Skin cancer. Oh, well, thank goodness it, like, it's running for me. Hi, Connor. Hi, how are you? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. It's been a whole weekend. It's been a whole weekend, but I'm doing good. I hope you're doing well. No, Wiley had like a vendor show that she did over the weekend. I don't think she's messaged me back about how it went. So I'm hoping that she'll come back to streaming soon. I don't know. Papa said it's my favorite Final Fantasy game. I know a lot of people really enjoy it, and I think that's fantastic. I have not played it. Also, I haven't played any of like the Pixel games. So this is like my first play on the Pixel games. And I'm enjoying them. Honestly, like, and this is gonna sound so insane to some people, but I feel like, what the fuck was that? I feel like the Pixel games, are cozy for me. Like, well, they're cozier. Like, I'm less stressed about playing them. It's not like Final Fantasy 16 where like I have to like focus and like hack and slash and shit. Which, don't get me wrong, I love Final Fantasy 16. But this feels a lot cozier and like chill. Connor said, just got home from work trying to wind down. Nice, I understand. I understand. Have you had a good day at work? Son of a biscuit eater. Connor said it was good, just a long day. Yeah. Yeah, Saturday and Sunday were both long days for me on the weekend. Because like I said earlier, Potato had an accident over the weekend, so she bonked the back of her head, so I was monitoring her for that. So I think I maybe got like 5 hours of sleep Sunday morning from like 1:30 to like 6:30 when the alarm started going off. So yeah. Wizard says you dropped something in my jaw. Oh, thanks. Thanks. My husband's too. Oh, OMG. Yeah, Elle, so she's okay. She's okay. It was a short fall. So she was on a porch swing that was really low. She fell backwards off of the porch swing and hit her head on like a concrete patio. So she does have a goose egg on the back of her head. No issues. She maintained consciousness. She popped up right away. Like she stood up on her own and ran straight to Hubs. Was crying the entire time. Danced, played with her friend that she was with some more, made s'mores, slept for like an hour on the way home when they came home. She didn't get home until midnight. And so at that point, like, I put like an ice pack on the back of her head, and kept her up for like 30 more minutes and gave her some Motrin and everything, and snuggled her and kind of talked to her to see like how she was doing. Like I said earlier, so her B's, D's, P's, and G's didn't sound as, strong as they had. And I was trying to chalk it up to like she's just exhausted because she didn't nap that day. She stayed up way past her bedtime, and then she'd only been asleep for an hour whenever I woke her up again. But then so I ended up sleeping in her bed with her, like let her fall asleep on me so I could monitor her movements and her breathing. She was fine. We still went to the beach yesterday, totally fine. The swelling's gone down a lot. No bruising behind the ears or under her eyes or anything. So literally fine. No issues, not a single issue from the fall. But yeah, Connor says, I'm just sore, LOL, getting all... Oh, I understand. Me and Hubs both slept wrong last night. 35 with a 3-year-old is not for the weak. We both slept wrong last night and both woke up with like sore shoulders and necks. It's crazy. Like we were just hurt. Like he's over there like struggling and I'm just like, I am prescribed muscle relaxers. I'm going to take my prescription later. But we are going to a water park tomorrow, so... Is the princess not back? The fuck? Is she with her dad? Oh, well, I guess this is the room I'm supposed to come to. But yeah. Gordon, Minwoo, and Medbert. I have one last request to ask of each of you. Please listen carefully. Gordon, you've grown so strong. I want you to lead our army. Oh, that's Prince Gordon. Oh, okay, forgot about that. Do all you can to help Hilda. My liege, I swear it on my very life. Wait, is Gordon gonna leave the army and then take over like Scott's position as like the dead boyfriend? Like, is the dead boyfriend being replaced by the dad? Are we watching an arranged like setup happen? Minwoo, you know of the legend. The legend speaks of the ultimate magic that was sealed away. The seal may only be broken when the world stands at the brink of destruction. I believe that time has come. Do you agree? I do. The time to break the seal binding the ultimate tome is upon us. Am I at the end of the game already? There's no fucking way. I feel like we got to the end of like the first one like really quickly. And so I'm very nervous. I also feel like we got to the end of Stranger Paradise really quickly. Captain Rice, there's all the fucking way. There is probably all the fucking way. Hi, Captain Rice, how are you? Magbert, I would have you go to Deist, home of the Dragoons. I was told that all of the Dragoons were slain in an attack by the Empire, that I refuse to believe there are no survivors in so noble a group. If we are to stand against the might of the Empire, I'm convinced we will need the Dragoons and their wyverns. The Dragoons have dragons? If you combine your efforts, the day of our victory will come. This I ask of each of you. Where the fuck is the princess, though? Take care of Hilda. Oh shit, the king's about to die. Why does everybody I encounter die in this game? Captain Rice is alive. How are you? Also alive. Also alive. Mostly well. Less stressed. Get to go to a water park tomorrow. Your Majesty is dead. Oh, Giga, are you still here? Because I just saw the no cursing thing. And I never even started a timer. I didn't even see it. I didn't start a timer or nothing. Giga, are you still here? If not, I'm going to refund you. Henry says I'm about to be less stressed about my finances, but not about my sanity. Concerning? Does one want to explain? You're starting an OF page. No, I'm just kidding. Gordon, we should save our tears for another time. We must carry out the king's last wishes. Shit. We each have our duties. Let them go. Let them not go unfulfilled. Connor, I wish I was going to a water park. I'll be crawling through attics. Yeah. Also, with like the way that the heat's been, so sorry. I used to work in the trades of HVAC, electrical, and plumbing. No, absolutely not. Do not want to be. I don't even want to be in my own attic. Also, I'm afraid of heights. I don't want to be in my own attic, let alone anybody else's dusty, crusty ass attic in the middle of the summer. Absolutely not. I don't know how some of them do it. And I selling my PC to get back on my feet. Oh. Well, damn. Well, damn. I'm sorry. Where the fuck is Hilda, though? That's not what I was expecting. Oh. Gordon, the fuck? When the Emperor first moved against Deist, we dismissed the attack as a mere skirmish. But the Emperor feared the power of the Dragoons. He meant to wipe them out. Learn. Ask. Some say the Dragoons can speak the language of the Wyverns. Learn. Ask Wyverns. If you go to Deist, you may find the Wyverns that yet live. A Wyvern would make for a most advantageous ally. You should visit the port of Plume and seek out a ship to take you to Deist. Oh wait, hold on. I don't want to ask anything else. Exit. Hunter says, 1800's house, it'll be dirty in there. Huh. Oh yeah. Yeah, no. I remember you telling me that you were in the Boston area. Shit, what was I gonna say? I remember you telling me that you were in that area. Yeah, in 1800s? No, absolutely not. It's gonna be dusty. It's gonna have that like old, like musty, like wood smell. If the insulation's any good still, nope, hard pass. Best of luck with that. Have the most fun. I will pray for no spiders for you. We want no spiders. None of the spooters. Yeah, we're gonna sleep. Pleasant dreams. Oh wait, Gordon's not my party anymore. Shit. All right, well, in that case, damn. Okay, where is Paloom again? I think I can walk there. I think I walk there. When I said nasty old installation spiders, mice poop is on. Yeah. I keep getting like spam text messages. It's the worst. Hi, how are you? I hope you're doing well. Captain Rice says it's gonna be hard not streaming. Yeah, I wasn't gonna ask. Do you have consoles? Wait. Do you have consoles that you can play? What town is this? Bloom. Who the fuck are you? You be looking for passage to Dice, are you? Will this be your lucky day? Just so happens my ship was about to leave for Dice. Be you wanting a ride? Yeah. Doesn't it seem a little too convenient? It does. Maybe it is, but there aren't any other ships going to Dice. We're going to have to trust her. My name's Leela. I'll be waiting outside the city for you. We'll weigh anchor as soon as you're set to go. Okay, well, oh, actually, I probably need to do some fucking shopping. Well, I need to do some shopping. What was I saying? I forgot what I was saying. Oh, yeah. No, I was gonna ask, like, do you have any, like, consoles? Are you still gonna be able to, like, play games? Hi, Bankai. Is it Bankai? I think I said that right. If I didn't, tell me. Pedro says I have my Switch too. I'll be able to game at least. Okay, well, you'll at least be able to game. But yeah, not streaming's gonna suck. Connor said, but it's work a little, so I can't. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Having work and staying busy, because are you self-employed, Connor? Do you own your own business, or you just like work for somebody else? Either way, having work is always best. Who says I'm good? Thanks, day off. How are you? I'm good-ish, I think. We went to the beach yesterday. Hi, Jiu-Jitsu. Hi, Raiders. Hi. Oh my God. Hi, hold on. I have a button. Hi, Jiu-Jitsu. Hi, Raiders. Welcome in. You're playing Oh, I have it. That's why. Okay, so Jiu-Jitsu, I have the Mass Effect Legendary Edition. I have not played any of those games yet. So if anybody's playing it, I'm usually lurking there. So you probably won't see me in chat for a while. But thank you for rating me. I know. I'm not missing out because I have them. I can play them. I will play them. I just haven't yet. And from what I understand, we're all Garrus fans. But hi, Raiders, welcome in. If you don't know me, I'm Crystal Faye. I'm a full-time stay-at-home mom. I am a mom. I'm not your mom. So behave yourself. I'm not parenting anybody. I don't have time for that. I parent a 3-year-old. We are doing a Final Fantasy marathon. So I'm going through all of the mainline games. And it's because I won a Small Streamer Community Award for the Friendo Year End Awards for Final Fantasy's Finest with my friend Solo JRPG. And I've played a good number of the games, but I haven't played all of them, and I have all of them, so I figured why not just go ahead and do the marathon that I've been wanting to do for a very long time. But that's what I'm doing. Okay, let me catch up. Connor says, yes, I own my own electrical. That's what I thought. My late brother-in-law had his own electrical company in an area south of us. But he's my late brother-in-law, so yeah. Connor says, homeowner is selling house, so we were getting rid of all the old knob and tube wiring. Yeah, I'm not familiar with it. I know I've got like a few electrical updates that I want to do. We have a couch that is powered, and so like we can like recline them back and like everything in like a sectional. But I want floor outlets put in underneath where the couch sits, so I can plug it in instead of like having it like off to the side. Because like I don't want to, like where the couch is like positioned, I can run the cables with like an extension cord. I don't want to do that. That's too much. I have dogs and a toddler. If I don't trip over it, they are. Did you get my DM today? I did. I messaged you back. So I started, you messaged me back too. So Jujitsu did a, hold on, let me see if I can pull it. Jujitsu did a podcast with a good friend of ours, Relzy. I started to listen to it. Let me pull it up. I'm going to share the link in chat. Messages, DMs, Jujitsu. Because I told you I started to listen to it, but then me and Potato started to play, we went and picked up Just Dance and started to play that. I'm gonna drop that in chat. Jujitsu, are you okay with the clip shout out? I'm pretty sure you are, but I'm gonna drop that in chat. So if anybody wants to listen to AFK podcast with Relzy and Jujitsu, they're great guys. Great guys. Princess, do you have a basement? No, I live in an area where we don't typically have basements because we've got a lot of like natural aquifers. So there's usually a very high water table underneath us. I do have a crawl space. And I am on, like I do have a well, actually I have 2 wells on my property. So yeah, so that, but in my crawl space, I have a water filtration system and a sump pump and a dehumidifier and an air handler. So I have that. Oh my, no, you're fine. Was it fun? It was a lot of fun. So I got the 2026 limited edition of Just Dance for the OG Switch, and I haven't fixed the scaling, so I'm sending a clip shout out. Final Fantasy 12. We will get to that eventually, and I have to figure out the gambit system. I'm not really good with it.
That was so bad. Don't ever record that. Really, really don't record that.
I don't know, because it told me, so that's really funny, because like on the one that you got, when your shout out that you got whenever you came in originally, said that you're playing Mass Effect Legendary Edition. So there's that. I'll be back. Pup is bothering me and I need to go get some food. If anybody who just came in, go get something to eat, get something to drink, rest your eyes, stretch your legs, use the bathroom, go do all of the things, take care of yourselves. All of you. But Jujitsu recently did the podcast with Relzy, and it's a really good podcast. So I started listening to it and then I stopped because Potato wanted to play the game, so play the game. See, Hunter. So I'd crawl space may not be too bad to fish in a new floor outlet. Yeah. Yeah, so it shouldn't be too bad. The only thing is my house is older. It's like 1980s, and it's been expanded in 3 different directions. So the area that is my kitchen used to be a covered carport. So that's actually on a concrete slab with like a floating floor over top. That's so much fun. And then the area that is my living room used to be the like dining room area and kitchen, and then the area that's like my dining room is actually supposed to be a living room. The house is laid out really weird. Like what y'all see is like a quarter of this room. Hold on, I like dropped my controller. Oh shit, it was getting angry. So like what y'all see is like a quarter of the room. So like I've got like the bookshelf back there. I've got like a little stand with like a printer. I've got a nightstand. I have a whole full-size bed over here. I've got a whole like dresser over there. And then I have a whole half of the room that's like a playroom for Potato with like a massive like closet. So when my audio sounds weird, like from my mic, it's because it is weird. It's because I'm in a massive fucking room. Connor says, you don't have to say, but where about? I'm in the Carolinas. I'm in North Carolina. So if you go to like my Twitch channel, like on the Twitch channel, we're running a charity for Feed the Carolinas. And for that, it's because like they reduced funding for families with like low income and like small children. So a bunch of families in my area, I forget the exact number. I had it up on my mix-up and I need to pull it up again and put it as like a thing. Thank you for the heart me and the popular vote. Hi Kit, hi, how are you? Hi Illuminous, I see you too. I'm trying to catch up on chat. I'm trying to catch up. But yeah, so I have a charity running on the channel on Twitch. And I wish I could like, I wish there was a way that like there was like a link for it, but you can only donate to it if you like go to my channel chat. It's weird, or just like on my channel. And it says, yeah, same. Yeah, I don't know how to play Final Beast. Shut up. Thanks. Jujutsu says, crap, I forgot that I did it. Did what? I don't remember. No, you're the best Jujutsu. I hope you have a wonderful day. And the thing is like in a lot of, so in the beginning of like the podcast episode that I posted in chat, I got through the part where Relzy and Jujutsu were talking with each other about the way that they like support each other and support the communities. And the biggest thing is like, you can really tell when like somebody is like a part of your community because they're not just interacting with the streamer, but they're interacting with other people in the chat. And like you guys become friends too. And like, that's fantastic. That's so refreshing. And it was really nice to hear somebody like say that, to like actually like vocalize that as like a thing of like, that's like what people are looking for as far as like successful communities. Chris says, gotcha, I'm used to working in older homes that had a bunch of additions. Yeah. I'm in an area where there's like a lot of older homes and the area is growing exponentially. So a lot of the older homes are being expanded upon, or the land around it's being bought up and like new homes are going up. So hi Hellfire, hi, how are you? I hope you're doing well. It says hello Kit, hello beautiful, how are you? How are you doing? I saw you live earlier, but I was running out the door, so I missed you. Did you have a good day today? Hi Eb, hi! And my father's a carpenter, my uncles and brother are plumbers. It's a little knowledge of all that. Yeah, I'm gonna go back to this scene so y'all can at least see the game. Helps a huge. I'm like, yeah, so I grew up with a dad who worked in, so my mom worked in construction and like on the office side. And then my dad worked kind of as like a maintenance man, and then also did like carpentry and like home remodeling as like a side business. So I grew up around all of that too. So Umi says, I refuse to be nice to anyone else. What do you mean? What do you mean? Who are you being nice to? Kit, thank you for the 4 roses and the 3 finger hearts. I'm sorry, I'm Donut. I'm having to catch up. I'm so far behind on chat. On a lot of the homes I've worked in from here were original from the 1800s. Or even before that. Okay. There's okay, so if there's a house from like the 1800s in my area, it's probably being protected currently, because I live in an agriculture state. Hold on. Holy shit, it just moved so fast. Hold on, I gotta scroll backwards. Eb says I might reach out on the TikToks or on Discord. Oh yeah, absolutely. Either or Eb. Hi Chris, hi, how are you? Kit, thank you for the hat and the mustache. That's not necessary. You don't have to do that. Thank you. Also, y'all, thank y'all for liking the live. Thank you for being here. Just don't thank y'all for being here. And you said people are nice to the community and things. I'm not. You are most of the time. Y'all actually like to like kind of like band together to bully me a little, which is fine. I can take it most of the time. But yeah. It says yes, they're protected here also. Can't demo them. You can renovate, but the structure needs to remain. Oh no, like I mean a lot of them like have been turned into museums. A lot of the ones here have been turned into museums. Kiss says, Crystal, how many times do we get? I know. You know what? I have an idea of something I'm gonna do. You're gonna get your just desserts, okay? You're gonna get your payback. I said I do it because you're amazing. No, you're amazing. You're amazing. Also, I love the way that like you just like fucking like trash talk people in your TikTok lives when they're being silly. There's one of the houses I recently worked in was an old firehouse. Oh, yeah. Me and my husband have a theory. So there's a road up the street from us, right? And it's got a bunch of like light industrial warehouses there. Please tell me why the 3 houses along the road next to the warehouse, all 3 of them caught on fire. And then today I'm driving past it and one of the houses across the street has caught on fire. So it's 4 houses on the same strip of road from stop sign to stoplight that have burned down in the last month. I'm not that big of a conspiracy theorist, but I'm just saying, no, because they're all different families, Connor. They're all, oh yeah, somebody wants the land. Somebody wants the land for sure. But this time the people were in their home. They were in their home because I drove by and like the fire marshals are sitting out there and they've got like a little tent popped up and they've got like the residents sitting underneath the tent and the shade and like they're all standing there and like there's like 7 fire marshal like trucks there. The fire truck's done left. So I'm trying to figure out like what's happening. Dinkelberg, you need to play Lego Fortnite with me. The only Fortnite I've ever played is Prop Hunt. The only Fortnite I've ever played is Prop Hunt. Also, like, when? When? Dinkelberg, you keep saying I need to, like, play it. I have people who have bought games for me to play with them, and I haven't even been able to play with them. Like, I still have to play Lethal Company in RV there yet with, Hamster, and then I need to play Golf with Friends with Nick the Brick. And I have other ones. I still have a game that was gifted to me whenever I had the miscarriage that like I haven't even touched yet. And it's like a nice little cute little cozy game. And I haven't even touched it yet. And it says interest fire somebody wants the land. Yeah, it's gotta be. It's gotta be. And I'm kind of wondering. So there's been no information. And like so and it's weird because today there are residents at the house. And I'm kind of wondering if the ones across the street, like the 3 in a row, if those were controlled burns and if they'd already been sold. But there's no like sale data for it that's been like publicly listed. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Never says, I had a moment yesterday that scared me nearly to no. Lego Fortnite is Minecraft. I've also never played Minecraft, Dinkelberg. Connor said, I just watched Bad Neighbor on Netflix last night. 2nd episode, they blew up that. Okay, Connor, I fall asleep to stuff like Bad Neighbor. I fall asleep to that stuff in like Forensic Files and like 48 Hours. Like, I'll put that on and go to sleep. Diane, it's so crazy. Diane, I'm gonna have to take a screenshot because I pulled up the Google Maps of it earlier. I'm gonna have to take a screenshot and send it to you. But I told Hubs, I was like, there was a 4th house on fire today. And he's like, what? And I was like, yeah, but like there was like not fire people there, like tinted up, like hanging out. So like I don't think like I think like they were in the home. Yeah, I'll play Golf with Friends with you, but I gotta play with the people who bought me the game first, and I haven't had time to do that. I need to schedule that. Connor said we all have rock walls here, so that can't be touched either. No Revolutionary War trails and stuff. Yeah, there's a battleground that we drive past going to the beach all the time. That like we typically like whenever like the kids here like they go to the battleground like as like school field trips. And we've been talking about taking Potato to like the battleship at the beach. But we think she's too young. She may not be into it, and then she'll just be over it too early and it'll be waste. So I think we're gonna wait till she's like closer to 5 for that. They said I heard one man, his dog passed in the fires. Oh. So conspiracy theory continues. I'm gonna have to look that up later. He said, if you ever need someone to kindly talk to trolls in your chat, I'm your girl. I know. I usually just like, I also like talk crap back, but like, I don't feel like I get that many trolls. I says, oh yeah, I love that stuff. Dingleberg, Kit is fantastic about it. Kit is so good about it. Like, she does not let them get to her, and like, she doesn't even get flustered. Like, it's wild. Kit says, at Dinkelberg, always is the Canadian. What? Yeah, Kit's also Canadian. Connor said the first shots were fired. Next town over for me. Lots of, oh yeah, because you're in Boston. You're in Boston. Which is funny, because you know, Boston tea, I'm allergic to tea. I literally can't drink tea. I was like David, fuck that guy. That was his name, right? Who? I don't know. They said absolutely too young for the battleship for now. It's not very helpful. Yeah, I just think because there's like such a long walkway through like the battleship, and you can't just like turn around and get out. You have to continue on. I think she would get too upset when she was like done with it, and then like have a meltdown. Hi, Messy Betsy. Hi, Raiders. Hi, welcome in. Shannon. Hi. Oh, the guy from last week. That's search. Oh, his name was Adam. Adam, live, love, lobotomize. Hi, Ginger. Holy shit balls. Hold on. I have a button. We have a thing. Hi, Messy Betsy. Hi, Raiders. Welcome in. Hi, Ginger Tech. Hi, Raiders. Welcome in. Hold on. Messy Betsy was playing Retro. What were you playing? What were you playing? Hi, Bombette. Hi, Robot. Hold on. I've got a lot of catching up to do. Double rainbow. I know. That's like the third raid tonight. I am so loved by you guys. Holy crap. Hi, Dynamic Gravity. Hi, Rainbow Bright. Hi, Messy Betsy. Oh, Adam. Yeah. L. His name was Adam. Live, love, lobotomy. That's the shirts we're making. Y'all, spoiler alert. Last week we got into an argument with somebody on TikTok who decided to tell me that women don't have ADHD. They're 10 times less likely to have it. And I was like, you're wrong. Stop spreading medical misinformation, and also go fuck yourself. His name was Adam. Hi, Monkey Man. Hi, everybody. Welcome in. Ginger, you're still playing Mario and Luigi Browser's Inside Story. That looks really cute. I had never heard of it before we started playing it. Hold on. Shining Force. Ooh, I've been eyeballing that game. There's a lot of games I haven't played. I am a habitual Final Fantasy X player. Like, that's the game I'm always going to restart. If I don't know what I'm playing Final Fantasy X. I might not be streaming it, but I also spend a lot of time playing other games. But hi, Raiders, welcome in. Messy Betsy, are you okay with clip shoutouts? You can say yes or no. It's totally fine. Don't feel obligated. I'm going to go ahead and run from for Ginger because I know Ginger's okay with it. But I'd like to get to know you a little bit better. Hold on, click Ginger Tech and let chat get to know you a little bit better for anybody who doesn't already know you. Hold on, catching up. You beat it today. Congratulations. I don't really beat games. I beat 2 games this year.
Perfect timing for me to be hyped.
Elle said, oh, my ADHD point. Wednesday, yeah. Yeah. Elle, I'm so hyped for you. Messy Betsy, also, Sean, like, it's less diagnosed in women, not also, it's less, so he probably got his facts confused. It is 10 times less diagnosed, I'm pretty sure.
Big oof.
I know it's less diagnosed because typically it's diagnosed late for women because of anxiety and depression. And that was the whole thing. Like, I went to my doctor to get treated. What the fuck is this? That's so funny. I forgot it pulls from YouTube, so I just pulled some random ass fucking video from YouTube. I'm gonna have to send that from like my Twitch chat independently. Holy cow. But yeah, so I went to go get diagnosed for anxiety and depression at the ripe old age of 27, the same year that I got shingles. And my doctor was like, she's like, I'll treat you for your anxiety and your depression if you also let me treat you for your undiagnosed ADHD. I was like, huh? Word? Okay. But I get to a doctor that's like a holistic practice. So they have like an on-site nutritionalist and dietitian. on-site therapy, on-site labs, like the whole 9 yards. So I went and did my evaluation. I literally walked out of the room I was in to go to the therapy rooms, did my evaluation, came back, got all my scripts. And she's like, okay, well, I'm going to see you in 30 days and we're going to reevaluate, and we're going to do every 30 days for the first 6 months. And then after 6 months, we can put you on like longer, like we'll see you every 3 months. So I still have to go every 3 months for evaluation to make sure that my meds are working right. And then I'm taking them. So yeah. Yeah. Connor said Adam doesn't know what he's talking about. He really doesn't. He really doesn't. And he was so adamant. He was so adamant about it. It was wild. Ginger beat his game today too. Look at y'all, you little rock stars beating games and shit. I've probably played 40 minutes of this game in an hour and a half. Shh. It's fine. Yeah, I'm glad you enjoyed it. And I was listening earlier. So there's something about retro achievement that, what did you say? That you're probably going to report for it. What was it called? Unfriendly something or whatever. I don't know. I don't remember. I did take my meds today, y'all. I did take my meds today. I promise. Okay, goes, wait, you're in the same state as, yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm in the same state as Ariel. Yep. Pat said Shining Force is so good. I've been eyeballing. There's so many games that I've been eyeballing. Y'all don't want to know how many games I have in my PlayStation like digital library. It's like over 700. How many of them have I actually played? Probably like 20. Probably like 20 if we're being honest. I'm so bad about it because I will boot up Final Fantasy X in a heartbeat. Don't know what I want to play? Final Fantasy X. And I take forever to finish a game because like I'm so curious that I just do so much. I'm just constantly going and doing and doing and doing and doing. That's why I haven't finished E33, because I'm doing side content. For anybody who hasn't played in E33, I stopped in Act 3 before finishing the game to do all the side content. Because why not? Am I probably going to like one hit the final boss? Probably. It is what it is. Also, I have seen the ending. I've seen the ending, so I'm aware. Messy Betsy says fair. Robot says Final Fantasy X always. Final Fantasy X always. Look, Robot, it got so bad. I cleared off all my PS2 memory cards, deleted all of my PlayStation Network save files, deleted my Steam save files, so like nobody had evidence of how much I had played it. No evidence. None whatsoever. Messy Betsy says, yes, my clips are a mess, but what's new? That's fine. The messier, the better. All right. Let's see. Okay, I typed that directly into my Twitch chat so we don't get something crazy.
Where you pick one of 3 in the script. So what do you do in the script when I say, yes, honey, yes!
Yes!
Yes, honey! Yeah!
Is that a spoon? Are you shaking the spoon at me?
What does the script say for that one? I just want to know.
Are you shaking the spoon at me? Because also it looked like a very pretty spoon. I might be ADHD.
Right. Thank you for boosting
I don't care. I don't care to get diagnosed for that. It is what it is. Because it looked like a very nice spoon. Messy Betsy, ha ha ha. It was informative. What was informative? Justice for Kamari, for real. With his horn, yes. Ginger, it's all right. Oh, Darkguard had found an unwelcome concept in one of the games he was. Oh, it was the game he was playing. Okay. For some reason, I thought it was the game that you were playing and that he was also playing it. I probably got confused here, which is fine. Ginger said, I mean, Steam still records your time. Shut up. I know it does. I know it does. I'm aware. So does PlayStation. Even if you delete your save files, it still tells you how long you've played the games. My PS2 save cards, though. Not getting me there. I'm sure Sony does. Yeah, Sony definitely does too. Messy Betsy says that clip was me getting very Delta with the art bots. Oh, the ones. Can I show you my portfolio? Can I show you my portfolio? Can I show you my portfolio? I think you need some new art. Your background's nice, but you could have a better one. Can I show you my portfolio? God, I hate those. Ginger said we can just take your time and times 5 it. I'm sure that's sure. Yeah. Also, I think some of my memory cards have like gone bad because I definitely tried to save SpongeBob and it definitely did not save. So, and then I tried to replay it and save it again and it did not save. So, Messy Betsy said, one literally pasted, I'm good / I'm okay, thanks / have a good day. What? What? Like, all is it like one chain? Just like that exact format? Because that's wild. That's wild. Messy Betsy says, so I was asking what would happen if I said, yeah, yes. Yeah, what to do? Okay, that was just lazy. I couldn't decide. It really couldn't. Oh, also, y'all. Okay, so there is a scam going around Discord right now where like someone will message you like, hey, can you help me out for 5 minutes? And it asks you to help them like get past like a lobby constraint in a game. The game is not available yet. They're on their Steam page. It's called Escape from something. I don't know. I posted about it in the Discord. But they ask you to help them get like past through like a lobby restriction because they're sitting there in like in a lobby with a friend and they just need one more person. You can just back out the game like once they get into it. It's a no, not Escape from Tarkov. Hold on. Because that's going to be in my recent announcements. Let's see. Escape from Ruin, Gray Mart Simulator. And the accounts that are affected, like when you go to click on the name, because it'll show you there's 2 out of 3 people sitting in a lobby in the game. And you can download it directly from Discord. I don't know how they managed to put that in Discord. Don't know how that slipped in. But the game is not available yet. The game is not available yet. It is a scam. They do take over your account. They take over literally everything. People have lost their entire Discord server channels. They've lost their accounts. Like, it's really messy. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Stay safe. Stay safe. And it's funny because like for a lot of people, like it seems pretty normal. Like just reach out like, hey, will you play this game with me real quick? Blah, 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 whatever. They're hackers. And the funny part is like, these are actually people who are getting into, they're not bots. They're not bots because they're going in and like when other people are like writing in like the Discord channels about, hey, the account's been hacked, blah, 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 this, that, and the other. I'm gonna go back to the play screen. Even though we've been sitting here for 20 minutes. Shh. Thank you for the heart me and the popular vote, Ginger. But they're going in and they're deleting posts from other people when they're taking over like the channel owners or like mods, like actual account on the channel. Doing it. Hi, all panic. Thank you for the heart me and the popular vote. But yeah, the links thing still, yeah. I haven't had anybody send it to me recently. Dynamic Gravity, I'll get to you in a minute. I see your message. But it's actual real people and they're actually sending messages and they're deleting stuff out of Discord and they like literally went into someone's Discord and booted out all of the mods, all the moderators from the Discord. And then anybody who posted a message saying that it was hacked, their messages were being deleted and it was wild. So it's actual people who are doing it. Yeah, it's actual people, like actual real life hackers still doing this shit by hand. Wild. Then Gravity says, is the zaddy a reference to Iron Flame? Here, I'll show it to you. It is not. I have not read those books. I do read books. There's a bookcase behind me. I do read books. They're a little bit darker. Mine are a little bit darker. Lately, serial killer remix. It's Final Fantasy. I don't wanna know. Dang, Dynamic Gravity's probably also in ads. Poop. Dynamic Gravity probably also missed that. Oh, thank you for liking the live. But Zaddy is Final Fantasy 16 Sidolphus. We love him. Okay, gotta respect. That's what I know. Wild. We're gonna play some more of the game. Everybody, welcome. I fixed Oink. I told you I fixed it. How's it going? It's going well, Panic. I hope you're doing well. Dynamic Gravity said, I got ads for alcohol, Zillow, and pizza. Okay, I am going to... So I did Zaddy, and you missed it. I'm sorry. I will replay it, but I have to go manually replay it. They're farting and oinking at me now. Hold on. That is in chat commands. That is going to be on Twitch. No, it's not. That's going to be in fun stuff. It's thinking about it. It's not going to do it. If you're playing Zaddy, I'm leaving. I am. Baby, I don't want to know. Why are you leaving? Why are you leaving? Oh, yeah. Kit, you can do the exclamation point fart and fart too. Farts and oinks and zaddies and BRB are available on all channels. So, but yeah, so not Iron Flame. It is Final Fantasy 16 Sid. We love him a lot. He could talk to me all day long. All day long. I'd listen to anything he said. Why? You guys, okay. So I was going to do some shopping. That's what we were doing. We were doing some shopping. But yeah, the books I read are a little bit darker. Okay, LL, my wife loves what? I mean, yeah. But has she seen Sadofis? Wait, who does she love in Final Fantasy VII? Who does your wife love in Final Fantasy VII? Because I am... Look. I don't like Cloud. I don't like Cloud. Yeah. I like Sephiroth. I'm so sorry. Oh, Albanks is just suffering with a sunburn and got out of work. Oh no. That'd be better with a sunscreen. Hub's got a sunburn yesterday at the beach too, but that's because he forgot to spray his chest. Like literally not burnt anywhere else. He was talking trash to me about like how he got sunburnt like the weekend prior. Because I put sunscreen on and immediately got in the water, so it washed right off because he didn't rub it in or anything. So he's talking trash. He forgets to spray his own chest and now his entire chest is burnt, which is hilarious. Dynamic Gravity says, I now realize I should have paid more attention. Did she play the OG or did she play the remakes? Did I ask that? I forgot what I asked you originally. I forgot what I asked you originally, if we're going to be honest. We're going to take 15 of these. OG and remakes. Okay. Yeah, then we need to find out who she likes. Get 4. Get 2 more of those. Get some more Phoenix Downs. We'll get some more ether. That's just a lot of money. I will get one. I will get one. That's just a lot of money. Okay. Hunter says how I went from Putacana when I was 18. I missed a whole arm with sunscreen. I'm sure. Oh, yeah. Yeah. My left arm started hurting for you, and I don't even know if it was your left arm. Dynamic says, on it, just gotta help put kiddo to bed. Oh, no, I totally understand. It is almost time for me to raid out. I got like 14 more minutes, and then we're gonna do dinner and put our kid to bed as well. I'm full Irish. Yeah, I am not full Irish, but my husband is Irish Polish, so I understand. Y'all get burnt to a crisp. Y'all turn into lobsters. But my husband spends a lot of time out in the sun, so like, and he's usually pretty good about it. So he kind of has built like a good base tan. But when we're outside for like long periods of time, like he definitely needs sunscreen. Thank you for the lurk. Connor said, haha, I was putting sunblock on every 1 to 2 hours, as you should. Okay, so fun fact, the number on the SPF like container is how many minutes between applications. So if you're wearing SPF 70, you have 70 minutes. That's 1 hour and 10 minutes. If you're wearing SPF 30, that's every 30 minutes. SPF 50s every 50 minutes. Keep that in mind. That's the number of minutes before your next application. It says, I need SPF 1000. Well, then you would never have to put it on again. Also, you would probably blind people because I'm pretty sure at that point it would just like refract all of the light off of you and you would start blinding people like a little disco ball in the sun. Connor, no way, how did I never know that? Because they don't tell you that. Literally, I don't know anywhere where anybody's been told that, like actually told that. All right, now let's buy some spells. What spells can we buy here? I forget. That's a bed. The inn. Oh, no, shit. Oh, there's a tiny little boat off to the side. Is there not like, oh, shit. Is there not a magic shop here? I said I already blind people in the sun without sunscreen. Same. Over here. Magic shop is here. Connor, I thought it was just like the strength. Yeah. I think we got misinformed by like commercials at one point in our life, and like it's just like passed down misinformation. It's generational and misinformation at this point. What can I do for you? Okay, so nobody's that. Teaches blink, creates a double image. Okay, so I have one of those. I don't think I have one of those. I'll buy one of those. I need to buy more spells. Okay, hold on. Items. We're gonna sort. Use. What's Scourge? Teaches Scourge, deals poison damage. Wait, does Spaghetti Joe have fire already? No. Spaghetti Joe is getting fire. You're getting shell. Blind inflicts darkness. What spells? What spells does she have? Okay. She doesn't have blind. Keeping up with who's got what spells is getting really difficult. Connor says, I always walk away from people because it looks like I'm painting a car. I know some people hate when you spray sunblock around them. Yeah. Yeah, honestly, like, I think people like getting upset about like having like sunblock sprayed in their presence is really weird unless they're concerned about chemicals and whatnot. And if that's the case, like they can also walk away. Unless like you're like doing it right in front of somebody who's like sitting in like their lounge chair. Like that would be weird. But personally, I use the Blue Lizard mineral sunscreen. I don't like it in the spray can. It's weird. Don't like it. Tried it, don't like it. So I get the liquid lotion and just like rub it on, and it's white and you look white. And then if you touch anything you touch turns blue. It gets this like eerie like blue sheen to it. It's weird. It's fine though. It's fine. It's fine. I have to go clean it off my leather seats though, but it's fine. It's fine. But yeah, so I can understand if like people like don't want to inhale the like sunscreen. That's one thing, but like other than that, people will be weird. Hi Cutsby, hi, how are you? I hope you're doing well. And it says, haha, looks like you're spreading, yeah, it looks like you're spreading mayonnaise on yourself, which is also weird. Don't do that. Also, should I bring back the challenge for the banana mayo sandwich for you guys? Should I bring back, because I was told, I think he said white bread, bananas and mayo. It's a banana mayo sandwich. Should I bring that back? Danielle said yes. Danielle, why? Hi. Hi, Cutsby. Hi, how are you? Cutsby, I hope you're doing well. Danielle, what a way to like announce that you're like present. It's just like, yes, you should bring back the disgusting banana mayo sandwich so we can force you to eat it. Yes. Just yes. Also listening as I close the store. Danielle, you're totally fine. Thank you for lurking. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. As we said, I'm good. How are you? I'm good. We're doing good. We're okay. I didn't even check to see if Choo Choo had sleep. Oh, I have 2 blind tomes? I think we'll give you warp. magic. Cure, teleport, blind, fire, blizzard, cure, thunder, blizzard, fire, protect. Can I give them more than one of the same tome? And it's like, does it increase it? Like, what happens? Warp, scourge, teleport, shell, blind, sleep. Cure, fire, warp. I don't understand yet. Danielle, yes. I will consider it. I will consider bringing back the banana mayo sandwich. It seems wild. What can I do for you? I will buy one of those. I'll just buy one of them. We're gonna check all the weapons. We'll see. Okay, so there's mithril weapons here. Okay. Nothing. Got it. Got it. When I said I'm like, I'll just walk away so I don't... Yeah, that's fair. I mean, I typically try to stand away from people, but like sometimes, especially if you're outside, you can't help like the way the wind's blowing. You have to stand a certain way so that way the wind doesn't blow it away from you as is. And then so some people might just end up in the path that might blow towards them eventually anyways. Not necessarily on purpose, but by mistake. Oh, shoot. Nope, shit. I know what I'm doing. We're just gonna save real quick. Just gonna save real quick. We'll just save. Real quick save. Cusby says W sandwich. Have you ever, Cusby, have you ever had a banana mayo sandwich? Have you? Have you? I said I was just on a cruise and I didn't, yeah. So yeah, on a cruise, like there's not a ton of room anyways. I will tell you a trick though. If you're on a cruise, apply in your room before you like walk out in your shower if you don't have a balcony, or on your balcony. But if you're on your balcony, it's gonna blow into somebody else's balcony anyways. But yeah, I've been on like 8 or 9 cruises now. I just got from Bermuda first week of July. Nice. We went to first week of March. We went to Celebration Key. Shit, where did I go to? I don't know. I did know. I already have my next cruise book. I'm going to San Juan, St. Thomas, Celebration Key, and somewhere else then. I can't see my past cruises. Where did I go? I went to Nassau. I went to Celebration Key. What was our third stop? I don't remember. But I've been to Nassau like 6 or 7 times now. I said no. You were like, no, I haven't eaten one yet. It's been like a recurring like channel challenge where I would eat a banana mayo sandwich, usually for like as an incentive for like reaching like certain things whenever like we're doing like special events. It's never been attained. I always make it intentionally. I don't want to eat one. I don't want to eat a banana mayo sandwich because also you can't throw up on stream, like that's against TOS. So yeah, that could end up really bad. I said no balcony and spray lotion with no ventilation. I learned the hard way. Sucks. Yeah, that's why you do it in the shower and just hold your breath real quick. Moose, I gotta go for now. Later, y'all. Thanks for streaming. No, thank you, Moose, for being here. I appreciate you. I'll see you later. Liz, I assume that letting puff pastry set up before cutting said pastry roll on pinwheels is okay. I've never used puff. Yeah. So puff pastry, you do kind of have to get like not to room temp, but like closer to. You don't want it to be so cold whenever you like go to like undo it, because when you go to, because I'm assuming you just got like the roll of puff pastry, because if you go to like peel it apart while it's still like very, very cold, thank you for the squats, Cutsby, much appreciated, it'll crack. So you kind of have to let it get a little bit warmer, not quite to room temp, but it won't actually puff until you bake it. Don't eat that. Don't eat the banana mayo sandwich. Well, then y'all don't achieve the goals. It's also a way to prevent you guys from making me do a bunch of squats during goals. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it's warm, but the filling is also loose, so I need that to set up as well. Okay, so yeah, so what you're gonna do is like, so once it's to the point where you can like unroll it without like it like cracking and splitting and like just like falling apart, then you'll put your filling in, which you're gonna want that kind of closer to like room temp, like safely more cooled. Not so close to room temp that like you have to worry about like contamination, spoilage. But yeah, so get them to their appropriate level. It's kind of hard to explain, but get the puff pastry warmer, get your filling cooler, not to the point where you have to worry about like it being contaminated. And then you put your filling inside the puff pastry, roll it up and for the pinwheel, and then slice it. Connor says, what's my second cruise ever? We stopped in Halifax this year for Bermuda. So did y'all leave out of Norfolk then? Because Norfolk's the only port in that area, I think. So, I mean, the filling is cream cheese, spinach, sour cream. Oh, yeah. So you're going to want that. So you're going to want those to be about like the same temp. So the cream cheese to like the like warmest safe temperature. That way you can spread it easily. It says, no, it's fine. It's not going to spoil. It's all in the fridge now. I just need it to be firm enough to cut. Yes. Yeah. So once you get it together and roll it up, then like you want it to firm up again, then cut it, then bake it. Oh, you left out of Boston. Ooh, interesting. Okay, extra incentive. I'll match the eating of the banana mayo sandwich with you if it's achieved. Ooh, and I could make you co-stream that with me. Kit, don't sign yourself up for shit that you don't need to do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so we're at 1,034 squats for the year and 172 for the month. So you guys are above average for the month. It says, I'll do it. Because she's doing good. She had a small fall over the weekend and she bonked the back of her head. So she has a small hematoma on the back of her head. She's fine. I checked her for like issues with concussion, positional skull fracture, anything like that. She's fine. No issues. I was still very nervous, as a mom would be. But yes. But yeah, she's doing fine. So, okay, cool. The thing on the back didn't say I could put it back in the fridge. So yeah, no, you can put it back in the fridge. You can absolutely put it. You just can't freeze it again. So like puff pastry comes in like the frozen food section. You can refrigerate it. You cannot freeze it again. If that makes sense. Typically things that are frozen, once they're thawed, don't refreeze them. I don't care what it is. Once it's thawed, don't refreeze it. That's kind of like the standard. It says next year, I think New York, Bermuda, and New York on the Norwegian Cruise Line's Luna ship. Oh, I've always gone with Carnival. Yeah, she's okay, Cutsby. She's okay. Like I said, like I was more concerned at first because like I have experience in history working in like first aid specifically and like high impact injuries and through like sports. So like obviously like I was concerned, but I kept an eye on her. Mind you, she didn't get home till midnight. Hubs kept her out real late. So she'd slept for about an hour on the way home and then I woke her back up. I was a little concerned about her speech, but I chalked it up to like she was just tired. There was no blood pooling underneath her eyes or behind her ears. She allowed me to put an ice pack on it. She wasn't inconsolably crying. I mean, things for the most part were okay. I mean, she was fussy. Obviously, her head hurt. I gave her some Motrin. I ended up sleeping in her bed with her. I let her fall asleep, like literally laying chest to chest on top of me. So that way, I could monitor like her movements and her breathing. She was fine. We went to the beach the next day. She's been totally fine. Today, I gave her a pedicure. Tomorrow, we're going to the water park. We're having a great time. Fantastic time. Hi, Adam. Hi, how are you? Adam, I hope you're doing well. Adam, I still haven't messaged you about things that you said, things I think you told me I think we briefly talked about it in your live. I feel like you vaguely mentioned, and I told you that I was going to message you anyways, because I've been planning on messaging you to make sure that you were okay. But I hope you're doing well. Connor, want to do the Caribbean and Stirrup, K, and CL Island soon? Plus the Mediterranean cruise. Yeah, so my next one... What the fuck did I just walk into? Damn it. I knew it was a trap. It even told me it was a trap. It's a fucking trap. But yeah, so I've done a lot. So I have been to Nassau, Bahama, Freeport, Bahama, Half Moon Cay, Grand Turk, Grand Cayman, Cozumel, Mexico, Celebration Key. I think I've been a few other places, but off the top of my head, I can't remember. Anna says, I'm alive. That's important. You woke up and you took a breath today. That's an important step. And I'm proud of you. I'm happy for you. We're alive. Trust in Pirates doesn't say much for the space you got between your ears. Shit. We'll spare your lives, but your loot be ours. Oh shit, I got a lot of money. Can I just fucking fight them? What's this? Is it a fight you be wanting? You really are stupid. Get them, boys. Oh, I'll fight the shit out of you. I'm strong. I am OPAF right now. I hope. I am. Connor, I saw some things. Yeah, I started, so I was in Girl Scouts. I was in a bougie troop. What we do is we would save our money from like cookie sales, and I was always top sales for my troop. But we would save our money because you can save like from one year to the next and carry those like end of year funds over. And so what we would do is we would also apply for like what's called a wider opportunity grant. And we would take cruises to different areas, and we would like also do like projects like learning about like the culture and everything. So I have had my hair braided by a Bohemian woman, and that I also did not take care of it. So a lot of my hair fell out and ended up having a mullet for a little bit. Don't do it. Don't do it. I did it. I had the experience. I lived it. I supported the culture. I was dumb. It is what it is. I was in Girl Scouts too. Glamorous. Yeah. But yeah, so I went on 3 cruises with them. I think the 4th one was with my family. My 5th one, I think I took my husband on for his birthday. At like our 2, like right after we'd been together for like 2 years at that point, I think. My 6th one was for a friend for her honeymoon, which was originally supposed to be her wedding, but it ended up just being her honeymoon, and like I went with like her and her family, and my husband. And I've been on 2 more since then. So then, I don't know. I've been on a lot of cruises. I know I've been on at least 8. I don't know. I'm missing one somewhere. My brain's just not recalling it. One of my sister has been on like 8 cruises. I'm a newbie. Yeah. I mean, they're a lot of fun. My husband gets bored really easily, so it's not always the best for him because he feels trapped for literally no reason. Oh, can I just like give you poison damage? I feel like that would be great. But yeah, so we did a lot of cruises, and it was really nice because like we would also, since it was like the whole troop, and like our parents and whatnot, because the parents came along too, siblings, if they wanted to come along, came along too. So one of them, like one of my really good friends, oh, I did 4 with Girl Scouts because I did 1 as a assistant after I'd already graduated. I think. Maybe, I don't know. But yeah, so like my brother went, and like one of my friend's brother, who's like a grade younger than me, like her brother went, and so like in the teen clubs, like they have this thing where like they'll do like events, kind of like a spirit week at school. So there was like a gender swap day. So my friend's brother like put my dress on and won a medal in the teens club because he wore my dress. So yeah, so there's things like that. They're a lot of fun. Connor says, yeah, it's not for everyone. Oh, I love it. I feel like I always have something to do. Yeah, it's a little bit harder when you have kids. I will say that. And the reason why I like Carnival is because they have like a kids camp and it's free as long as you get your child registered. It's not open the entire time, but it's open long enough. And they have the option for like late nights to do like a daycare service. And the daycare service is a lot cheaper than an actual babysitter. So there's that. Blizzard maybe? But yeah, so, and we tried to leave Potato and like, it's called Night Owls. She would stay for about 30 minutes before they would have to call us because she was hungry or she missed me. She always misses me. She's off. Literally this morning, first thing in the morning after we wake up, we're literally sitting on the couch. There's a chase lounge on the sectional. We're sitting on the couch side by side. Her hip is touching my hip. Her side is touching my side. I'm trying to drink my coffee. She goes, Mama, I miss you. I'm like, you could not get any closer to me without crawling back into my belly, you little weirdo. But yeah. Yeah, that's what it's like for me. Let's see. I'm to do. Connor says, yes, everyone. Connor said we had 20 of us the last trip. So big groups is the best. Big groups is the best. Family, friends, etc. Haha, that's great. Yeah, she's fantastic. I adore her, but gosh, she loves me so much. We have my niece there and other kids also. Yeah. Also, and I think it's important to like have those experiences with kids so that we like, even if like the world goes to shit and they can't travel later, I think it's important that they travel at some point. So that way they've had the experience and they might not remember it and they might not take them as much away from it, but it's important. Elle goes, can confirm this information. Yeah, Elle will be the first one to tell you. Potato's always up my butt, always needing something from me. Will constantly be like, touching me, I miss you. How can you miss me? You're touching me. I've been with you for the last 24 hours. It says, yeah, I'm the Funkle, so I still get to do whatever. Yeah, my brother is a Funkle. Enough. I know when I'm beat. Go on then. Do what you're gonna do and be done with it. I just want to take your ship. I can tie you up. What are you up to? You want to fight the Empire together? A bunch of outcasts like us fighting right alongside the likes of ye? Okay, well, yeah, that's a better option. I was just gonna throw you overboard. I think I like the sound of that. To your post, boys. Whether it be diced or the edge of the world, we'll get you there. Also, she's so cute though, and her language is so advanced. She's so cute. That's why that's why I was so concerned whenever she hit her head, because like she'd been asleep for an hour, and whenever I woke her up, her like B's, D's, G's, and P's were not as strong as I was expecting. And I just ended up talking it up to, she's tired. She's tired. And the first thing in the morning, she was fine. I popped up at 7 a.m. She popped up right behind me. She goes, where are you at, Mama? To go wake up your dad. Are you coming with? Yeah, I'm coming. Okay. So, Layla joined. Oh, I get her as like a party member now. We still haven't found Fauntleroy. Am I just like sitting in the middle of like the ocean, or am I actually moving? I can't tell. Oh, I get to control the ship now. Okay, well, we're gonna save here. Oh, I can do a hard save now. Hell yeah. All right, we're gonna save there. We're gonna save there. All right, TikTok, thank you so much for all of the conversations today. Thank you for the 2,300 likes and all the gifts and all the follows. I appreciate y'all being here. I won't be live again until on Thursday, which is a normal day for me. Again, tomorrow I'm gonna be out of town. I'm going to a water park. Wednesday, not a normal day. I'm typically off. And then Thursday's a normal day, so we'll be back playing some more of this. And then Friday, for the rest of the week, Friday evening, I have book club. So if my mother-in-law comes over on Friday, like she normally does, What else? Shit, there's more squats. What I'll do is I will go live earlier in the day, like around lunchtime. You ain't done yet. Fine. Connor, I gotta do 5 squats. Twitch chat redeems squats. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Gotta get that depth. All right. W stream, thanks for us to know. Thanks, Cuspy. Thank you for being here. I can find the hole. That's what he said. Just kidding. Sorry. All right. TikTok, y'all have a wonderful evening. I will see you again on Thursday. I'll talk to you later. Bye. They just told me that to do 2 more of something for Creator Camp. I'm not doing it. Nope.